Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Infra Arcana. Yes, the series is still alive, as is this current iteration of Wilmarth, the Invoker. Yeah, I didn't have time, and honestly, I just slacked off. But this run definitely needs to continue. I'm probably one of the reasons I wasn't too eager to get back to playing this is because I'm so afraid of losing this character after making it this far. But I mean, that's always going to be the case whenever you're somewhat successful. So yeah, I'll just suck it up and keep going. Now, it has been, I think, exactly a week since I last played, so I have to kind of remind myself here. We are level 5, 13% on to the next level. We are at depth 7, which I'm pretty sure is the deepest I've ever made it, even including the early version I played first. 20 health is pretty solid, 16 spirit is nice, could be more, but I'm pretty sure we exhausted all the traits that actually increased our spirit, so I suppose from here on out it's only going to be the 1 or 2 point increases per level that you normally get, which, you know, is fine. We did get our spell upgrade, of course. We have a very impressive spell list here, if I do say so. Dark Bolt is quite powerful. We also got Azathoth's Wrath, which is also level 2, of course. Deals less damage, but hits every single enemy. Also potentially costs half our mana, or spirit. We have Light, which I'm going to activate right now because we're in this dark room, and this has a huge radius. And lasts for a surprisingly long amount of time. It only took a single point of mana, too. Is that normal? No. I guess it must have cost 1, and we regain 1 point of spirit immediately on the same turn. That's nice. We have See Invisible, we have Slow, we have Terrify. Terrify might prove to be one of our most powerful tools. If we can instantly make... actually, what exactly does Terrify do? It does not prevent you from shooting it. I think it prevents me from attacking in melee, so I hope that it works the same way for enemies. So it might help in those situations where an invisible stalker or a bloated corpse or something other threatening is about to punch me in the face. Searching might be useful, although maybe not so much. Oh yeah, Slow is similar to Terrify. Didn't we have something else? Oh yeah, Divert Attacks, right, I can use this. It doesn't last very long, and it's not a guaranteed, but it might help me if I can cast this early on in a fight, before I actually enter melee with an enemy. Mayhem I'm gonna be careful with, although I don't think it can hurt myself, so there's that. Maybe this is more effective than I give it credit for, and I should actually try this sometime, especially now that it's level 2, when I'm more or less surrounded by enemies. Just cast this once or maybe twice and hope for the best. Transmutation, of course, has already proven to be quite useful. Force Field, I guess I have used that once. I remember using it once. In an effective manner, that is. Yeah, okay. So our spells are looking good. Spirit could be more, but, you know, it's not that bad. In terms of inventory, we have a decent number of cold cartridges. Actually, shouldn't we be able to... yeah, move them around? Right, now we have 2 full magazines. 7 shotgun shells. The lantern, no unknown potions or manuscripts. Okay, we have a spike gun, which I don't know how useful that's going to be, honestly. The zombie dust, I guess we can equip something to throw. I threw the zombie dust exactly once and it didn't really do that much. But maybe because I tried to use it against an enemy that can't be stunned. I think I tried it against an invisible stalker. Those might just be immune to that kind of special attack. Who knows? I guess it might be worthwhile to use against a cultist, against humanoid enemies. Well, dagger, flare gun, but still I haven't found a single flare. Yeah, I think I'm pretty happy with my shotgun for now as my main weapon. The one thing, of course, that is worrisome is my insanity level. 57% is not very comforting. I did pick the 20% shock resistance, so at least we should have a little bit more time to spend on the floor now that before insanity keeps going up. But since I have no idea how deep this dungeon is, how long this game is, I also don't know. Oh, this fountain must be pretty massive. Blocks line of sight completely. Okay. Yeah, I have no idea how much longer I have to keep it together, basically. So, oh, okay. There's my radiance. Well, I guess I just keep reactivating that, because it might prevent my sanity from draining while traveling these dark areas. It certainly suppresses shock while it's active. Okay. Yeah, and all my temporary resistances are gone now, of course. Plagued by my phobia of open places, really, from just taking a single step. I guess it's a random number of turns has to pass out in the open. We got unlucky here. Got a watery potion. We don't know what it does. I guess while I'm waiting here, I might as well use that by pressing A to activate. Potion of poison, awesome. And that is the one thing that we can't cure. Is that right? We don't have cure poison. No, that's an ADOM. Okay, yeah, just to make sure. Medical bag, not well poisoned. Okay. Light is gone, but, well, these tiles are lit. Suffering from poison. Okay. Whew, that was a bit scary. And we cannot use medical bags to heal, right? No. It's simply, that's only for wounds. Gotcha. Well, I'm gonna wait here a little bit. That is in the game, that's not the traffic for once. Not sure what that sound was supposed to be. Gonna wait until 15 out of 20. Although I probably should regenerate more. Shock is... Okay, it stays at 12. I don't know. Maybe it's just... Maybe I don't fully understand how this works. Well... I could look around here. There's probably a door. It might also be a legitimate dead end. Light is already gone. For some reason I thought this was supposed to last longer. Shock is up to 51%. 52. I mean, we are at full spirit points, so I might as well use them. Grab that. Oh, well. Lights out. Yeah, is it just me, or did this used to last longer? I don't know. Maybe the darkness gets more powerful the deeper you go. Alright. Spell. I guess I'll use searching, and that worked immediately. Now I wish I had used that in the other room. Okay, we're also at 10 spirit. Maybe I should have waited outside the store. We see 2 enemies and we hear 2 more. Growling voice. I mean, I guess I can start shooting this thing. And I miss, of course. Okay. It's paralyzed. Shoot it. Really? I managed to miss that paralyzed corpse. I'm wounded and infected. Kill it, please. Okay. That thing can shoot me. Divert attacks. Is that only melee attacks? And range attacks. Okay, I kind of want to run away from this thing. I do have... Yeah, I have enough spirit. So I want to divert attacks. I have discovered a reanimated corpse. Oh, I've never seen those? Really? Huh. I mean, those undead shouldn't keep following me for too long, right? I'm gonna stand next to this nice little torch and take... Oh, I hope I can take care of my wounds while terrified. Okay, this is already not going so amazingly, but I'm still alive, so that's good. My infection is cured. That is good. Okay, I should really consider taking that healing perk, so that taking care of wounds doesn't take... actually... Okay. Doesn't take 80 turns. Okay, so that... Yeah, bloated corpse. But we can do this. And basically just use spells until it's dead. I'm probably gonna kill myself trying to kick this corpse. Yep, it's actually back to life. Well, quote-unquote life. Can cast another spell though. Shoot it. It's still alive. How is it still alive? I mean, I have to shoot it again. Okay. Thankfully, usually the second time around, undead get completely destroyed. I don't know if that's always the case. I feel like I've seen them come back more than twice. Or more than once, I should say. Okay, my shock is up to 97. That's actually really bad. Okay, it's down to 62. Does it really go up that much from standing in darkness? Yeah, I guess it just does. Well, I definitely need some spell points back. Ideally, all of them. There. 69% shock. I would really like to just find the next stairs and go down. I think I really have to start avoiding getting more insane at this point. Of course, I also would really like to find more things to level up. But these enemies are super dangerous, and I'm not particularly good at killing them, unfortunately. I mean, some more so than others, but... Well, anyway. Here's some light. Reanimate corpse. Okay, we try to kill you like this. Oh, that was a one-shot. Nice. That is... Okay, another one. Or... Yeah, that's a different type of animated corpse, though. I mean, if possible, I should always try to kill things with my spell. Okay, destroyed one corpse, destroyed both corpses. I mean, I picked two... Yeah, I picked two levels of toughness, right? Which both are supposed to increase my chances of breaking things that require strength. And still, the bloated corpses are just so massive. It seems almost impossible to break them. Maybe if I had the third and possibly final tier of toughness. Okay, there might be something down there, but I already entered this room, and there is a manuscript. Seen visible. I mean, yeah, I guess manuscripts are lightweight enough. That I should always pick them up. It's always nice to be able to cast a spell without using any mana, even if I can't cast it. J. Yeah, I'm just barely scraping by at this point with my Spell points. Okay, we have more chances. Yes. It's a new one. 10 XP. Another new one. Wow. There are the stairs. A cultist is in my view. Oh, you are actually a cultist. I'm still radiant. Okay. No longer. And I absolutely need to activate that or I'm going to go insane. So... seriously. An invisible stalker. Just my luck. Okay, I killed the cultist, but I also missed the stalker. Can I? I've been wondering. Can you kill the invisible stalker when you don't actually see it? Yes. Okay, it's hit and it must have died, right? Yes. Good, good. Unload that. We did make it to the stairs. I'm gonna read these... Oh, didn't I pick up 2 unknown? Wait. Oh, those were 2 of the same. I didn't even realize. Okay. Well, that answers that. Let's read it. Okay, yeah, I hadn't learned this before. It's true. Rats appear around me. Manuscript crumbles to dust. Pestilence. I'll wait here as long as I can. Basically, yeah, until my light runs out. I could try to recover a bit more. I'm up to 7 spirit now. I'm gonna cast light one more time. And just see if I can... Oh, okay, we're at 100 now. Yeah, I'm also terrified. Okay, let's use the stairs. Well, we made it for one more level. We only gained 24 experience. No, wait, exactly 30, right? Yeah, we were at 13. Exactly 30 experience. I mean, it's okay, but I would really prefer a bit more than that. Opening this is also going to be a really bad idea, especially when I'm not at full. When I'm both terrified and not at full spell points. Already up to 9 shock. More ominous sounds in the background. Actually, let's stand up here, closer to the door, in case we have to run. Terrify, yeah. Nothing else, okay. I hear a click. That's great. I'm blinded. Cool. Another trap. Another blind trap. Potion of insulation. Yeah. That's protection from electricity. Could be useful. I really want to no longer be blind. Can I disarm traps? Not while blind, no. That kind of makes sense. Oh, okay, this is just an empty little room. Let's try to disarm this. Okay. Too bad that doesn't give you at least 1 point of experience, or else it would feel a lot more worth it. I guess if it did give you 1 point of experience, I would always disarm every trap I find. I mean, I don't even know if that can fail. I think the description says try to disarm a trap, so that's why I assume that it probably doesn't work every single time. I must also be running out of... Yep, and in fact I have no more leftover shotgun shells. But that doesn't mean that I should switch over to my Colt. I mean, it's better to just use up all my shotgun shells while I have them. And after that, I will have to switch to my less powerful weapon. But, you know, might as well use it while I have it. It's my reasoning here. It's paralyzed now. Shoot and finish it off with another spell. Surprised it was only one. Oh, nice. I actually destroyed it in only 2 kicks. Well, I guess it is random. I mean, this worked well enough last time. I missed it, of course. Okay, you know what? Let's cast See Invisible. Oh, it's a ghost. 5 experience. Ah, well, let's take a look at this ghost. A restless spirit. They usually dwell beneath level 3. Yep. A ghost will remember hostile creatures. Oh. Frightening to behold. Yes, okay. Ooh. They have very... Oh, monster state? Minus 50%. What's the monster state? So it's just their natural 50% dodge everything. Only a 20% hit chance with a ranged weapon. That actually sucks a lot. But I have my spell, which I cannot use right now. Well, is it faster than I am? It might not be, and I cannot actually see it anymore. That sucks. The door is blocked. That's what I thought. Yeah. But it doesn't seem to be able to catch up with me. So what I'm gonna do... Well, what was that? Excuse me? No longer terrified. Oh, okay. Right. That's also a thing. I mean, it might not be following me. I can test that easily enough. Oh, maybe it wasn't following me. Can it go through doors? I mean, okay, what I was about to do was wait until I had Spirit for 2 spellcasts, just in case one didn't kill it, and then use my manuscript of See Invisible, which I have, right? Yes. To save the spell points. But I guess I might also just ignore the thing. Since, as far as I know, I might not even have to go there. We have a fountain here. Good to know if I need to refill some spell points. We have some deep water. Another crypt. Oh, 2 crypts. Or sarcophagi, I guess. Tombs. Well, this could be bad. Something rises from the tomb. Okay, it's... Oh. A crocodile head mummy. Interesting. Also terrifying, but a new enemy. That's cool. Almost guaranteed to hit it with my ranged weapon. That's good news. A grotesque mummified hybrid creature with the body of a human and the head of a crocodile. I mean, is it literally the head of a crocodile, not just a mask? I mean, I assume from the description it must be the former. It is wielding a spear. They usually dwell beneath level 14, blah blah blah. Okay. I mean, I guess the usual approach. Dark Bolt. This thing is pretty tanky. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna go with divert attacks and try and kill it with my weapon. Okay. I'm diverting attacks. It missed me. I'm gonna cast one more spell because I can. I'm gonna shoot it. It missed me again. Shoot it, it's dead. But since it is a mummy, it might be able to rise again. Please tell me it's not going to come back to life. Oh god, I wish there was a more effective way to do this. Maybe mummies don't come back to life once you kill them? They're not zombies. I mean, there's something like zombies. Zombies wrapped in gift paper. Gift wrap. Oh, hi there, cultist priest. You're not who I wanted to see. You know what? Let's throw my zombie dust at you. He is paralyzed. Sweet. That gives me the opportunity to shoot you in the face. And... oh, there is a 1000? Oh, what? What? I mean, he is stunned right now, right? He's paralyzed. Cannot move, so it's impossible to miss. It almost seems like a bug that... I mean, it must be a bug. it's not a 1099%, right? There's something wrong with those numbers. I mean, the ranged weapon is plus 80 from skill, plus 0 from the weapon, plus 989% from dodging, plus 10 from range, and that only adds up to 99. So what is that number actually supposed to be? I mean, I can only assume that I still have basically 100% hit chance in melee, but this looks a little bit buggy here. Anyway, I'm going to try and punch it with my shotgun. Yes. I strike it, and it dies. Okay. Well, he dies, I guess. A lifeless mummy. I don't trust this at all. It claws me. Wonderful. Hi there, invisible stalker. Or maybe it's another ghost. Who knows? See invisible? I can do that, right? 4 to 8? No, I cannot. Ah, damn it. I mean, right now I'm not in immediate danger. I'm gonna switch my weapons, which you do by... How do you do that? Uh-oh. Hold on. Command list. What? How do you switch weapons? I must have missed it. I'm blind. Swap to readied weapon, Z. Jeez, it's literally at the end of the list. I don't know. Yeah, I swap. Oh, I missed it, whatever it was. Okay, I guess it must have been a stalker? I really don't know. It misses me. So there's another one, whatever it was. Aura of Decay? Should work against invisible creatures, right? Oh, the mummy is destroyed. Oh. So maybe you can just keep attacking mummy corpses normally, like with normal weapons. Maybe, in fact, you have to do that. Now I really want to know what these invisible things are, though. They almost seem to multiply, or maybe they're just multiple of them. I'm gonna... Awesome. This is really bad. Why did I think this was gonna be a good idea? Uh-oh. Light, opening pestilence, resistance, terrified, transmute. Yeah, none of these are gonna help. God damn it. I don't have healing. Whatever they are, they're both gonna attack me. I don't have the spirit points to do anything helpful. Did they take damage from the Aura of Decay? Can I tell? No, it doesn't specifically say that creatures do take damage from it. Really? Is this how I die? That seems like a sad way. I mean, every way would be a sad way, but this is just... I don't know. So inglorious. I mean, I can't cast a spell at this point. The manuscripts I have are not going to help. I could try and terrify... The thing is, I don't think I can because I don't see anything, right? Visible. All visible hostile creatures, yep. RIP. I mean, I could use this and hope to survive one turn, which I'm probably not going to. Or I could try to shoot one of them, hopefully killing it, and maybe the other one is not going to miss me or not kill me immediately, and or die from the Aura of Decay. It's a small hope. Yep, and I die. God damn it. Ugh, that's the worst. What could I have done? What could I have done differently? I mean, first of all, I don't know where those invisible creatures came from. I don't even know what those were. They might just be invisible stalkers. Maybe there were just a couple of them and they were attracted by the sound I made fighting the priest and the mummy. Well, first the mummy, then the priest. Or maybe they're actually evil spirits. Maybe they're just ghosts attracted by the mummy corpse. I don't know, maybe killing a mummy and leaving the corpse lying there causes bad things to happen. I mean, the fact that the mummy corpse was destroyed by a normal damaging spell, and apparently it was the first damage tick, right? So it was only 2 damage. That was enough to kill it. So I guess you have to double tap a mummy corpse, but not by kicking it. Just by attacking it again to remove it completely. There must be a reason for that. So I guess that's good to know. Man, it's so unfortunate. Made it all the way down to level 8. But yeah, I don't know. I felt this entire episode long, I felt always dogged by all the enemies, right? I hardly ever felt like I was really in good shape to be fighting anything, and as soon as I encountered a single enemy, I basically used up all of my resources, like all of my spirit immediately, and then a good amount of my ammo to even fend off a single one. I mean, I suppose the enemies do get stronger. Maybe even the types of enemies that you see on earlier levels have more hit points down here, or something like that. But I'm also like, I'm almost sure that not having played the game in a week must have had something to do with it. If I had really been in the flow and, you know, didn't that much time pass in between episodes, in between recordings, I might have performed better and made it farther. It's just unfortunate that this long run has to end like this, or had to end, period. Yeah, well, here it is. Game summary. Does it tell me what killed me? Look at that timeline. Yeah, okay, it doesn't tell me what enemy killed me. Well, that's unfortunate. Message log, high scores. No. I mean, do I just start the next run right away? Or do I keep this short? I don't know. I suppose at this point I have given the Invoker a pretty in-depth look. And I made it pretty far, but early on, or I guess very early on, you're kind of weak. The spells are nice, but they're not really enough to keep you alive for the most part, unless you're playing really carefully. Then you start becoming a little bit more powerful, but by the point that I reached on this run, I felt like the game was catching up with me fast. I also, well, I let my insanity levels go up too fast, too much. So I started rushing a little bit and not exploring as carefully, and therefore leveling less. And you really kind of have to maximize the experience you gain from every single floor, or else you will fall too far behind, and enemies are just going to massively outlevel you. But it's interesting, and I can certainly see it working. I don't know if I really was just out of practice too much, or if I was getting unlucky with the enemies that I encountered. I don't know. Maybe a combination of both. That being said, I really want to try a ghoul character, but maybe I should start a ghoul on a separate episode. I could also go for another war veteran, which kind of is the most basic character, perhaps. maybe the closest. I don't know. It's not. You can't really say that any of these are closest to the classless player character from the early versions. So that was just a completely blank slate that you could develop in any direction, in any of these directions. Maybe with the exclusion of Ghoul. I don't remember any talents or traits that went in this direction. But you could certainly start specifying or specializing in spells, in rogue, or more combat-oriented directions. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to actually call it an episode here. I've talked for about 5 minutes now, but it was about half an hour run, and yeah, honestly, as unfortunate as that end was, it was predictable, especially after not having played for so long. I mean, not that long, but for a game like this, it feels like even if you don't play for a couple days, you kind of lose your touch, or something like that. Well, I'm a little bit salty, but it's also not completely unexpected, so I guess, well, it's what it is. Next time, we're probably gonna try a Ghoul, because I'm just curious about how that plays, how that feels, and maybe we can be successful as a Ghoul. I'm gonna come up with a good name. I have something in mind, actually. So yeah, look forward to that. As always, I thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this unfortunate end to Wilmarth's journey. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye-bye.